Hey everyone, it's technology expert Burton Kelso with Integral here, sharing another tech tip to help you get the most out of the technology in your life. Today we're talking about 6 important and safe tips you need to follow with online dating. That's right, you need to be careful when you date online because there's tons of scammers out there that are dying to take advantage of you. Doesn't matter if you're male, female, there's some scammer out there that's out to get your information. One of the major things that occurs with online dating is catfishing. Catfishing is the practice of a scammer pretending to be someone that they're not. They'll set up fake online accounts, use fake photos, they'll woo you, romance you, and the next thing you know, you've lost all your money. So it's very important that you take steps to stay safe online with dating. There's nothing wrong with online dating. It's a good thing, but like anything in life, you just have to be safe and make sure you take the proper precautions. So what should you do to stay safe online? Well, there's 6 things that you should do. We're going to switch screens like we always do and take a look at some of the things you should do to stay safe online. So number 1, if we can get our presentation right, let's get that going. There we go. Now that looks a lot better. So the first thing that you should do is limit the personal data that you share online. And the challenge with that is online scammers want to get your personal data. So it's important that when you're meeting someone online, that you don't share things such as your address and where you work. Not necessarily because you're going to have someone stalking you. It's just a simple fact of cyber criminals collecting a database of information on you in order to steal your identity. That's one of the major dangers with online dating is the identity theft thing. Of course, there's that stalker thing, but for right now, on this tech tip, we're going to focus on the online dangers. So what's next on our list? Well, number 2, you probably should set up a temporary phone number for phone conversations. And let's get that pesky screen logo out of the way so that we can see that. There we go. So yeah, set up temporary phone number for phone conversations. So when you interact with someone online for the first time, you definitely want to set up a temporary phone number so that you can interact with them and talk with them face to face, if that really makes sense. But you get the idea. Talking with someone online doesn't really give you an idea of what the person is. So chat rooms are great, but in order to help protect yourself, it's always smart to take it to the next level, which is to set up a temporary number. How can you do that? Well, pretty darn simple. You just need to download either one of these 2 apps. You can download Google Voice or WhatsApp. Google Voice and WhatsApp are free services that you can sign up for, and it allows you to use an app to talk on your smartphone with someone as opposed to actually giving away your cellular phone number. It's pretty easy to set up Google Voice. It's web activated, so you can, and WhatsApp, you can go to any browser or any smart device and access these free tools, which is important because you want to stay safe online, I'm sure, correct? I know I do. I don't date online, but I'm looking for all of you out there that do. Number 3, if we can get to the next screen here, is to do a little online investigation of people. There are specific websites that you can do an online lookup. One of the easiest ways is just to go through and type in the person's number and see what social media accounts that they have set up, and make sure that the photo that they've sent you matches up with what's on their social media accounts. But a little investigation will go a long way to make sure that you're not being scammed. One good site that you can go to is called Truth Finder, and I'll show a link for that here. Truth Finder allows you to type in anyone's name and you can find out a little bit more information about them. It's kind of scary because Truth Finder will find specific facts, but in order to keep your identity safe and to keep you from being scammed from your online love, it's a good idea to do some investigation and make sure that they are who they say they are, which is kind of important, right? It's almost like that old saying that they were who we thought they were. You definitely want to know that, but make sure that you do some investigation with any of the sites that allow you to look up information on personal people. May seem like you're creeping, but you got to stay safe. The next tip, and I love this one, is to make sure that you talk before the first date. So let's say you're going to meet someone online or offline and you want to interact with them and find out what's going on. Talk with them before you go out with them on a date. Use that Google Voice or WhatsApp utility and talk to them on the phone and find out what's up. Find out their personality. Make sure it's not some scammer that you connected with on an online dating site that is trying to take your money. So let's say you decide to go out and meet somebody. That's fun, right? But you need to always let someone know where you are. Let's move that. So obviously the tin can and the screen or the string's not going to work, but it's important that you let people know where you are. And you can use apps such as Be Safe, Kite, and even Life 360 to keep track with your friends so that people know exactly where you are when you go on an online date. Be Safe and Kite have a panic button built into it. So if you run into problems with a date or someone you've met online, you can definitely hit the panic button and let people know that you're in danger and they can come to your rescue. And then finally, what's important to know about online dating is that relationships take time. It takes probably at least a good year to really get to know somebody. And even with the online dating thing, as far as social media and other sites out there, you definitely want to take your time to get to know someone before you get involved and start moving in and giving out money and all that other stuff that can lead down to a rocky and tough path to get out of. So take your time and be safe, and beware of the catfishers with the online dating services, because people are out there scamming folks, and it's pretty easy to do if you let your emotions get away from you and get caught into the trappings of what can happen with online dating. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you to find out what tips you would like me to cover in future videos. And speaking of videos, be sure to subscribe. I always throw my hands up when I do that. That looks good. We'll go back and forth. But be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Integral, and also myself, Burton Kelso, the technology expert. Both the YouTube channel and our social media accounts have tips and tricks and cybersecurity. I can't get that word out. Cybersecurity alerts that are designed to help you get the most from the technology that you use every day. So take care of yourself and do many things to make you smile. And thanks for watching.